If you believe reaching 100 years of age depends on superfoods, costly supplements, or extreme diet plans, this idea could completely shift your understanding of health. The doctor behind this breakthrough didn't earn a Nobel Prize for promoting nutrition trends. He earned it for revealing how the human body survives, repairs itself, and slows aging at the cellular level. And the most surprising truth is this: it's not about what you add to your diet, but what you eat consistently, and how that behavior switches on your longevity genes. Most people assume aging is unavoidable, that with every birthday, strength fades, memory weakens, and life quietly slips away. But what if that belief is wrong? What if aging isn't a time problem at all, but a repair problem? And what if the real reason most people don't live to 100 has nothing to do with genetics, but everything to do with a biological process that modern eating habits have almost completely shut off? In 2016, the Nobel Prize in Medicine was awarded for a discovery so powerful it forced scientists to rethink aging, cancer, and longevity itself. That discovery was autophagy, a self-cleaning system present in every cell of the human body. Autophagy isn't a supplement, a medication, or a health fad. It's a survival mechanism that has kept humans alive for thousands of years. And today, it may be the missing key to living far longer than we ever imagined. Autophagy literally means self-eating, but that definition barely captures its true impact. What it really represents is cellular renewal. When autophagy is active, cells identify damaged components, broken proteins, and malfunctioning mitochondria, break them down, and recycle them into new, healthy parts. This process lowers inflammation, protects DNA, prevents abnormal cell growth, and dramatically slows biological aging. In lab studies, organisms with higher autophagy live significantly longer. When autophagy is blocked, aging speeds up and disease follows. Here's the shocking part. Autophagy doesn't activate when you eat more nutritious food. It turns on when the body senses temporary scarcity, when insulin drops, digestion stops, and the body shifts from growth mode into repair mode. In nature, this happened automatically. Humans didn't eat all day long. They didn't snack constantly. There were natural periods without food, and during those times, autophagy surged quietly, repairing damage before it became disease. Modern humans almost never enter this repair state. Every time you eat, especially carbohydrates and sugar, insulin rises. Insulin is a growth hormone. Growth is essential in childhood, but constant growth signaling in adulthood is destructive. High insulin tells the body, don't repair, don't recycle, just keep growing. Cells that grow without being repaired become dysfunctional, inflamed, and eventually dangerous. This is why chronically high insulin is linked to cancer, Alzheimer's, heart disease, and accelerated aging. This isn't speculation, it's measurable biology. Research shows autophagy is strongly suppressed in people who eat frequently, even when their diet is considered healthy. You can eat organic, low-fat, or plant-based, but if insulin stays elevated, autophagy remains off. When that happens, damaged cells pile up like trash that's never taken out. By middle age, many adults have cells functioning at a fraction of their youthful capacity, not because they're old, but because those cells were never properly cleaned. The body is designed to clean itself, but modern eating patterns silence that system. Now look at populations known for extreme longevity: Okinawans, Sardinians, centenarians around the world. They don't eat constantly, they don't snack, they don't overload protein. Their insulin levels stay low for long periods each day. Researchers consistently observe the same results: lower inflammation, better mitochondrial health, and slower biological aging. Mitochondria matter more than most people realize. They're the power plants of your cells. When damaged mitochondria aren't recycled through autophagy, they release excess free radicals. Those free radicals damage DNA, accelerate aging, and trigger chronic disease. Autophagy removes these broken mitochondria through a process called mitophagy. No mitophagy, no longevity. This explains why simply consuming antioxidants rarely works as expected. Antioxidants try to clean up damage after it happens. Autophagy prevents damage from building up in the first place. One of the most disturbing findings in aging research is that many age-related diseases aren't caused by new damage, but by old damage that was never removed. Brain plaques, dysfunctional immune cells, senescent cells that refuse to die, and poison surrounding tissue. Autophagy exists to remove them. When it's inactive, the body becomes a storage unit for its own decay. What shuts autophagy down more reliably than almost anything else? Constant eating. Longevity isn't about calorie excess. In fact, calorie restriction without malnutrition consistently extends lifespan across species, not because calories are harmful, but because eating less often lowers insulin and activates repair. The body stops asking, how do I grow? And starts asking, What do I fix? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Many people age faster not because they eat too little, but because they eat too often. They never allow their biology to enter repair mode. They live in permanent growth mode, and growth without repair is aging. Autophagy doesn't just affect lifespan, it affects how you feel right now. When autophagy increases, people report clearer thinking, reduced inflammation, improved metabolism, and steadier energy. That's not motivation, it's physiology. Cleaner cells work better. The Nobel Prize didn't celebrate a diet. It celebrated a mechanism, a reminder that the body already knows how to heal if we stop interrupting it. Longevity isn't something you buy, it's something you allow. And the most powerful change isn't adding another food, it's creating space between meals. Space where insulin falls, space where digestion ends, space where your cells finally get permission to clean house. Aging isn't a countdown, it's a consequence. And when cellular repair returns, the clock begins to slow.